What's good, YouTube? It's your boy David and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about how I made 8,400 euros trading my personal account in the month of June. The trades I took on my personal account were also taken on other platform accounts, and some of the trades actually helped me pass some platform challenges I was doing and also helped me make some profits on my funded account. Before we hop onto the chart, I just wanted to mention quickly that the way I trade my personal account is very different from the way I trade platform accounts. In my personal account, I'm a little bit more aggressive because I don't have a 100k account nor a 20k account. This account is actually less than 20k. So the way I trade it is pretty different from the way I trade the platform account, and the risk is a little bit more aggressive, meaning it's a little bit more high. This account I risk around 450 euros and the maximum being 750 euros. So if you do the risk to reward, it makes total sense.
Oh yeah, I stayed up, put my head on and I prayed up, I worked hard and never gave up, I just struggle motivated.
Quickly, I'm going to take you through my MT5 history because I'm doing this because I know a lot of people are going to doubt it. So I'm just going to show you my history from June and you can testify for yourself. So I'll go to the custom 1st of June until the 30th of 1st of June until the 30th of June. Okay, so as you can see here, I took a couple of trades, the biggest winner being almost a 5k and followed by a withdrawal of I actually made a withdrawal of 7,400 euros because if you've been watching my videos, I just moved to a new apartment and I needed money, bro, so I had to make some withdrawals. And also I made like a 1k and then 2,500 euros trade. I actually made a video on that, so if you've not checked it out, make sure you check it out. So this is just the history. I didn't take a lot of trades during the month of June, at least on my personal account, but I was taking more trades on the platform challenge. So right now we're just going to hop on the chart and I'm going to show you the strategy that made me such amount in 1 month. For you to be able to trade this strategy, you need to know 3 things. Number 1, the 1 hour structure. Number 2, point of interest, which could be supply and demand, internal structure, doji, 15 minutes time frame, and buy to sell wick. And the 3rd thing being confirmation, which is going to be on the 5 minutes, and I'm going to explain that briefly. So first thing we need to do is to find the structure, right? As you can see right here, this is clearly bearish, but somewhere here price started to turn bullish, so I'm going to show you that right quick. So this right here was the last push before price broke the high, so I called this a fake out. And the second thing was after price created this, I needed it to push, create a low, then break the high, and right here that happened, right? So right here we became bullish. So the way I easily just do my structure is like this: low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. For it to switch, price needs to break this, create a high, and break this. Right here, for most people, it's already confirmed bearish, but for me, it's not until, I'll just put a fake out here, it's not until price breaks this. This is when I consider that, okay, price is bearish. Now we need to go with the bearish low, right? Apart from this, I don't. And that's literally what happened here, right? Price created a low push. This was the last high, price broke it. Price broke this one, created the high, created the low, created the high, and broke it. So right here, we're clearly bullish. So once I know this, I just need to find the last push and then I go with structure from there. So first thing, structure, right? Once you have structure, you are one step closer to catching a beautiful trade, you know. So let's keep going. So yeah, so once we know what the structure is, the next thing we need to find is the point of interest. And I'm going to show you guys an example of a trade I took on the 15 minutes point of interest, and then we're going to break down that trade. The trade I talked about was somewhere here. So the first thing we need to know is the structure. As you can see here, we were bearish, but then we turned bullish. So currently we are bullish. So next thing I'm looking for is my point of interest. What I saw was price tapped into the zone right here. If you drag it over here, and then it started to create a big push. The next thing I'm looking for is point of interest. The first one I saw was this. You could call this, I call it a doji, but you could call this a hammer, but it doesn't really matter for me. It's just the term, you know. So this, I call it a doji, and the other thing I was looking for is on the 15 minutes, right? It's called I call it the 15 minutes POI because it's more visible on the 15 minutes. It's pretty much this candle right here, this candle right here. It's pretty much the zone, not even the candle. I focus more on the zones than the candle. So I just call it the 15 minutes. And once price comes into one of these zones, I will be looking to take a trade, right? So I normally trade from 9 o'clock, right? And the time here is 8 a.m. So I just wait for 9 o'clock. If price to pull back to one of these zones, and I'm looking to take. And another one I saw, which I just saw, is this buy to sell right here, right here. So if price is to do one of this, maybe come like this, give me an entry right here, we're going to take it. I'm just gonna clone this. 1 second, I'm gonna clone this. So three things I'm looking for is one of these. I know the structure is bullish. Next thing I'm looking for is point of interest, and the third thing I'm looking for is confirmation. So once price comes into one of these zones, I'm just gonna go to the 5 minutes to get my entry confirmation. So let's go. Waiting. Okay, price came into the zone. Let's see. I'm just gonna play right there. Okay. Boom. Second zone. This zone is invalid as of now because I didn't get a confirmation. So quickly, I'm just going to explain what my confirmation looks like. So if price starts in here, I need price to create a low, create a high, create a low, create a high, create a low. So it's pretty much creating a new structure in my POI, right? So this will be my entry. So if you see anything like this is my entry setup. That's what I look to follow. It's pretty much what I use, and that's what I'm looking for. I just wanted to say that real quick. Moving on. Why is this thing slow? I'm not sure why. Right here, boom. Well, I actually took a trade right here, but I got stopped out. If you check my entry for you see, maybe I'll just show you a picture right here. I took a trade right here and I got stopped out. It was valid for me, I took it, so I got stopped out, but I was also waiting for a re-entry, which is the trade below. Okay, long, boom. Took this and I got stopped out. My stop loss was pretty much 9 pip. Right, just gonna forward play because this video is gonna be pretty long. So immediately I got stopped out, but I didn't give up, right? Because I know I could get a re-entry, so I waited for the re-entry, which happened a little bit late. I'm just gonna delete this. It will be too dirty, too messy. So low, high, boom. See? Then I got a re-entry right here. It's pretty much the same entry: a low, a high, a low, a high, right? Same thing here: a low, a high, a low, a high. Pretty much that. So one thing I look for is once I get that, I'm in, bro. I set my limit ASAP. My limit was right here, and my stop loss was below here. It was around 10 pip. It was below here. I use this tool called the fib. A lot of people know the fib, but we all use it differently. So the way I use it is I normally use this as my stop loss. So this was my stop loss. It was around 11.5 pip, right? And this trade, I need to mention, was a swing trade. I held the trade overnight, and I'm going to show you that. So I got tapped in around, not sure, on 5 something, but then I held it overnight until take profit. So I'm just gonna play real quick. Boom. So the rest was history. The trade took a while. It actually came back to entry again, but I just held and I went to sleep, bro. I woke up in the morning and I was like, okay, let's go. So wait, it's just going slow. I don't know why. 1 sec. So I took the trade right there. If you see, this was Asia price. This was 12 o'clock in the midnight, which was doing Asia. All I'm waiting for is price to get to my TP. Once it gets there, I'm out. 1 to 6. If you already know me, that's how I trade. And at what time was it? Around 11 in the morning, which was London. The next day, I got tapped in. I take profit, and it was a beautiful 1 to 6. Just to summarize what I talked about, is pretty much 1 hour structure, point of interest, and 5 minutes confirmation. As you can see right here, structure was bullish. We knew price was still going up. We looked for our point of interest. We got stopped out on the first one, but the second one held, and we took a trade from there, and we held to TP. That was the strategy that made me almost 9,000 euros trading in the month of June. I know this strategy may look very simple, and that may make you think trading is very easy. But one thing I've learned is that all the strategy you see out there, the Cubans, the Savages, the Swaggy C, all of this strategy works. But the problem is the person, the psychology behind the trading. And that's one thing I think a lot of traders, even myself, battles with a lot. And the only thing we can do is keep pushing forward. If you're a beginner trader out there, you're going through tough times and you feel like it's never going to end, I just wanted to let you know that it gets better with time. Keep working on your psychology. Read a lot of trading books because it's really going to help you, So all of these are trading books, and I recommend any trader to continuously build their psychology, because sometimes we feel we know it all, but the fact is we don't, So thank you guys for watching this video. If you find value in it, make sure to like, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, share it with your friends, and let's become a family. Thank you for watching. Bless.